Hey y'all, so this here is a 2001 Cummins that's got the ground interference wire. This is what I'm doing to it. So this is where I started, took the air box off because I just wanted to see where these wires go. If you pull back the sheath for the wire, just take the loom off completely. You see this here, this is not even technically a soldered wire, it's just a glue that Chrysler put all this crap together with. Okay, so these two here, these two connectors, one of them runs down, goes up into the main harness that runs across. Now, I don't know where it goes, and it'll be addressed at a later date, but for now, this one I know I can fix. So this connector lives right there, you'll undo it, and it runs out of this loom here, and goes to right in here where the battery tray is, and then connects. So you'll undo all your loom that runs in front of the motor. Alright, all the way down and around. Alright, and then it terminates into this. Okay, another really crappy glue splice, not even technically soldering, to be honest. Alright, so this is all information I found on Mopar 1973. I believe that's his forum name. Shout out to him. He's awesome. He's got always the best stuff on his forum to fix these trucks, these Cummins trucks. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut all of these wires at this splice and basically recreate the splice, right? But instead of this stupid long wire that goes all the way over there to that battery, what you're gonna do is just terminate it with an eyelet at this little spot. I can't fit the camera down in there because it won't look good. Basically, there's a hole there in the timing cover. Not a hole in it, but there's a hole with threads. Okay, and it's an M8 by it's an M5 by 0.8 bolt. Right, and I just picked those up at O'Reilly's, and an eyelet, and I've got 4 gauge, I believe is what it is, probably 6. Okay, so one of these 6 gauge wire terminal, 1/4 inch ring, and some of these. All right, again 6 gauge, that's just kind of my guesstimation. Alright, and M5 by 8 by 12, that's probably going to be too long, so I might have to shave it down. And basically, these here, so butt splices, I'm going to get rid of this completely and cut this wire, right? And then butt splice it together so that it's got a direct ground to this terminal instead of this stupid splice, right? Splice that there, more direct, get that stupid Y split out of the way. And then the wire that ran all the way from over there, where that battery tray was, all the way down and around, all the way to right here. Just take this, cut out this part completely, get rid of this stupid glue splice, right? And again, 6 gauge, I'm guessing that's probably gonna work. It might not, I don't know. And then just put some more wire loom back on it and terminate it right there where that nub is sticking out of the timing cover. Now this is for those of you, this repair applies to anybody that's having grounding issues or you're having something like a 4th gear hunt, because these trucks are really known for having problems with grounding issues because Chrysler really didn't do their due justice with putting these trucks together. I've already done this. This is important. This is probably more important. So for the 4th gear hunt problem, this right here, there used to be a really crappy little chintzy wire that ran from the housing of the ECM to right there. I've put a better one on it. Right? And then what you're also supposed to do is not only just ground this ECM to the body better, but I ran another wire all the way down and around and back up here to my battery, right? This guy. Just added that extra ground will fix your fourth gear hunt problem. Now, if you're still having really strange, weird problems like alternator interference or anything like that, or you keep replacing alternators, this alternator is like a year old, if that. Okay, but it's already given me issues. I just had to put batteries in it because I'm in Texas and we just had that winter storm. But the batteries were only 2 years old. So this alternator and the ground and everything else that's going on here is really screwing up my battery. So this is kind of like my, you know, $30, all of those little parts were from O'Reilly's for like 30 bucks. This is my like $30 insurance policy for my batteries to keep them better charged and living longer. Okay, so do all that, undo all your loom, and I got new loom, right? So this is going to go on the firewall, 3/4 inch loom, right? And then this is a piece of 1/2 inch. 4 feet's probably going to not be enough, if I'm going to take a wild guess. I don't think 4 feet's going to be enough, but we'll make it work. We'll try something, all right? And this is going to be for that front wiring harness where all your wires go for the alternator, temp sensor, and this set of wires right here runs down for your AC clutch. So do all of that, and I'm probably going to get real smart with it and try to like probably not going to put it back in here behind the alternator. I'm probably going to put it over this bracket if I can manage that, and that should solve a lot of my interference problems, like with the lights in my truck being really dim sometimes and then not dim other times, and just chewing up batteries left and right. So this is what you do. You get rid of this stupid retarded long wire. You get rid of that Y splice, right, that thing where that 2 wires go into that one ground. You get rid of that stupid Y splice, and you get rid of this stupid Y splice, right, for all these grounds. You just make it one ground with one eyelet, and that should fix most of your grounding issues for this truck so far. If you've got time and resources, I seriously recommend doing that extra ECM ground directly to the battery terminal, because it makes a world of difference. This thing's got an 800 horse stage 3 transmission in it, and when it goes into torque converter lockup, I swear it's shifting into 4th gear. It shifts so snappy and so hard. It doesn't look for 4th gear anymore. It knows exactly where it is, and the torque converter locks up every single time. All right, so keep an eye out for my channel. I'm going to be hopefully uploading more stuff here in the coming months and weeks and things as I do more to this truck, because I've got a lot of horsepower things, a lot of bolt-on components I'm doing to this engine. All right, thank you.